had it all: speed, style, and the backing of a racing legend. Francois Cevert was destined to lead Tyrrell and Formula One into a new era, taking the reins from his teammate Jackie Stewart. But in the blink of an eye, everything changed. But what if Cevert had lived? Could he have been France's first Formula One world champion? Could he have carried Tyrrell to more glory? Today we look back at what could have been. Born in 1944 in Paris, Francois Cevert wasn't just a racer. He was a charismatic, stylish figure who quickly became a fan favourite. He started in Formula 3, where he caught the eye of Kin Tyrrell and Jackie Stewart, the then reigning Formula One world champion. Stewart saw something special in Cevert, not just raw talent, but an ability to learn and adapt. And that's exactly what Cevert did. In 1970, he was given his shot in Formula One with Tyrrell, filling the second Tyrrell seat alongside Stewart. He spent his first season learning, finishing in the points, but not yet making headlines. But in 1971, everything changed. At Watkins Glen for the US Grand Prix, Cevert announced himself to the world. In just his second full season in Formula One, he took his first Grand Prix victory, dominating the field in the Tyrrell 002. He became the first French driver to win a Formula One Grand Prix in the modern era, and at just 27 years old, he looked like a future champion in the making. Jackie Stewart later said, "Francois was the perfect teammate, fast, intelligent, and with the talent to go all the way." And that was the key. Stewart wasn't just racing alongside Cevert, he was mentoring him, preparing him to take over as Tyrrell's number one driver. Over the next 2 seasons, Cevert continued to improve. While Stewart won the 1971 championship, Cevert played a crucial role in Tyrrell's dominance. He was the perfect teammate, bringing home crucial podiums and ensuring maximum points for the team. In 1973, Stewart was on his way to his 3rd world title, but behind the scenes, something bigger was happening. It would be Stewart's last season in Formula One. Stewart had already told Ken Tyrrell that he would retire at the end of 1973, leaving the number 1 seat wide open. And there was no doubt who would take it. Francois Cevert was ready to lead Tyrrell into 1974. But fate had other plans. Heading into the final race of 1973, ironically at Watkins Glen, the very track where he had taken his first victory, Cevert was pushing to the limit in practice when he was killed in a horrific accident. Cevert misjudged the dangerous high-speed S's section, clipping the inside curb and losing control. His Tyrrell smashed into the barriers at nearly 160 mph, and the impact was fatal. Jackie Stewart, the man who had guided Cevert's career, was one of the first on the scene. It was a devastating loss, not just for Tyrrell, but for Formula One as a whole. Stewart was deeply shaken and withdrew from his final race. What should have been a celebration of his 3rd world title became a weekend of mourning. And just like that, the man who was meant to lead Tyrrell into the future was gone. But what if Cevert had lived? What would Formula One have looked like in the mid-70s with him at the helm of Tyrrell? For 1974, Cevert was already set to be team leader, with Jody Scheckter as his new teammate. Tyrrell was still competitive, and Cevert would have had his first real shot at a championship. Without Stewart, he would have been forced to step up, but could he have taken the fight to Emerson Fittipaldi and Clay Regazzoni in 1974? For 1975, things could have even gotten more interesting. With Tyrrell developing the radical P34 six-wheel car, Cevert's adaptability could have been crucial in making the project successful. Instead, the car's full potential was never realised. And what about Ferrari? With Lauda rising to prominence, could Cevert have been the driver Ferrari pursued instead of Clay Regazzoni or Carlos Reutemann? The thought of a Lauda-Cevert partnership is a tantalising proposition. Some sources suggest that Enzo Ferrari attempted to lure Cevert to Ferrari for 1974, so a future move to the Scuderia would have been highly probable. Moreover, a move to Maranello in 76 or 77 could have put him in direct competition with Lauda, Hunt and Andretti for world titles. It wasn't until 1985 that France finally had its first Formula One world champion when Alain Prost won for McLaren. But what if Cevert had lived? Could he have been France's first champion a decade earlier? Many believe so. Jackie Stewart later said, Francois was going to be the next world champion, no doubt about it. Even Ken Tyrrell admitted that the team never fully recovered after losing Cevert. Without him, Tyrrell's dominance ended, and they slowly faded from the top of Formula One. It's hard not to wonder, was Cevert a lost legend, a champion in the waiting, or did fate simply have other plans? So what do you think? Would Francois Cevert have been a Formula One world champion? Could he have led Tyrrell to more titles, or even become a Ferrari legend? Let us know in your thoughts in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe and hit the notification bell so you never miss an episode of the Racing Chronicles. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.